Continue to stay with us on the telecast. While Israel has expanded its attack on Lebanon, Iran is in talks with multiple countries for alliance against Israel and the United States. The US has already asked to be prepared with troops in the Middle East, while Israeli military spokesperson has said that they will launch attack on Iran when the time is right. Meanwhile, after recent attacks on Hezbollah by Israel, Kateb Hezbollah has issued a warning saying that it will wipe off 12 million barrels of oil from the international market of Israel, Iranian oil fields and infrastructure. Iran has also warned countries that it will not supply oil. So what essentially can you tell us about this? My colleague Mendigar joining us on the telecast in telling us about what essentially the scenario between Iran and Israel is. Of course, there are also talks about Israel potentially targeting certain oil fields in Iran. There's talks about how even the Iranian oil minister visited certain oil fields in a bid to sort of perhaps even check the state and the security of them. Mendi, what more can you tell us about this?
Well, yes, three big developments are coming right now because Iran has been working to strengthen its alliances with various countries, especially in the context of rising tensions in the Middle East, particularly with the Israeli-US alliance. And also reads that these efforts reflect Iran's strategic objective of countering what it perceives as growing Israeli and American influence in the region. And if we talk about with which countries Iran is in touch with, then it includes Russia, Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Yemen, and a lot more. And the key aspects of these diplomatic relations and outreach is that Iran is keen on fostering closer relationships with countries that share its concerns about US and also Israeli policies in the Middle East. And if we talk about the Russia-Iranian relationship, then it has been deepened in recent years, and particularly in the context of the Syrian civil war, where both nations supported the Assad regime. And additionally, both countries are opposed to US influence in the region, and the war in Ukraine has further brought them closer due to their shared resistance to Western sanctions. And also they are in touch with Syria because Iran's long-standing relationship with Syria, where it supports Bashar al-Assad, is pivotal in Tehran's regional influence. And also Syria serves as a critical ally and a link to Lebanon's Hezbollah, another key player in its regional network. And Iran has significantly influence over Iraq, particularly through various Shiite militias, and that have been powerful political forces. And post-Saddam Iraq has seen Iran's influence grow, especially among Shiite groups. So they are expanding their influence in Central Asia also, and Iran has been looking to broaden its ties with Central Asian countries and other emerging powers like China, because China is a key economic partner of Iran, and especially after the signing of a 25-year strategic cooperation agreement that includes military cooperation and economic investment. So this partnership offers Iran a counterweight to Western sanctions and also strengthen its position in an evolving global power structure. Apart from that, if we talk about the other developments that we are seeing right now, then also they are trying to undermine the US sanctions, because US sanctions have severely impacted Iran's economy, and especially since the US withdrew from the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action in 2018 by building alliances with countries like China and Russia, because Iran is seeking to bypass these sanctions and reduce its economic dependence on Western financial systems also. And also Kateb Hezbollah, a powerful Iraqi Shiite militia with strong ties to Iran, has issued a stark warning that it would take drastic measures against the global oil supplies if Israel were to strike Iran's oil fields or critical infrastructures. So yes, big developments are coming right now because Iran is doing their best to maintain their good relationships with several countries. Yes.
Right, Mendi, continue to stay with us on the telecast as we track more developments.